Hello, everybody, and welcome to Talks and Tea with me, Tonya Nicole. And I have three very special guests with me today, Brianna, Evan, and Grace, for this special edition of Talks and Tea with Conversations with Kids. So before we get started, I'm going to play our intro, and then we'll come back and share some goodies with you all today. So everyone, welcome to Talks and Tea with me, Tonya Nicole. And I have invited my children today to have a special integration of Conversations with Kids with Grace, Evan, and Brianna. So welcome, guys. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
If you're here joining us today, make sure that you say hello in the comment box and tell us what sort of tea you're drinking tonight. All right, so kids, bring out your mugs. Let's talk about what tea we're drinking tonight.
I'll go first. So I already drank my tea, but I had Love Spell and I've never tried it before and it was actually really good.
I love it. So she has Love Spell, and I think we have Love Spell by More Fire Teas.
Ooh.
And if you want to know more about More Fire Teas, go to morefya.com to find out about their delicious teas. Brianna has the same thing. Evan, what are you drinking tonight?
Evan? Oh, I think we lost him.
I think we did too. That's okay. So let's try our tea and let's see how it goes. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of our favorites. This is the one that I said it smells so good you could use it as a perfume because it is delicious. And speaking of delicious, Brianna made banana muffins and Grace cooked them today. So they are delicious. The little bakers in the house, and Grace made them bite-sized so we can just enjoy them.
And you need to put a pinch of cinnamon on the top.
A pinch of cinnamon.
Not cinnamon, brown sugar. Oops. I keep getting those mixed up.
All right. Well, hard facts. Let us know if you can still hear us and whether or not we're freezing on you. Hopefully we're still moving and you can hear what we're saying to you. But yes, if you have any questions, feel free. Ask us questions within this live stream in the chat room. We'd love to talk with you all. So as we're here today with...
Evan's here.
Hey, Evan. Come on in.
Hey.
What tea are you drinking?
Okay, well, I have a specialty tea for you guys, all right? This is one of my favorite teas ever in the world, okay? And so this is how you make it. You take the water, right? You boil it, okay? And then you sprinkle, and then you get the little packet things, and you sprinkle your air spice in them, okay? And you put it in, right? And they take it and then you cool it down. It's like iced, right?
Yes.
And you get it out, and it brings you with some ice cold water tea.
OMG.
All right. So Evan's drinking water because I guess he's not doing the tea tonight. All right. So we decided to come on together because we just finished, as you all know, our Women's Empowerment series, where we had several special guests come on and join us as we led up to the She Empowerment Conference that just finished this weekend. And it was amazing. But I thought it would be really interesting to come back a few days after She is over and to bring in my behind the scenes team, my kids who are always working on everything to kind of share their insights as to how it is working behind the scenes, working with mom on new projects and new endeavors and how that works. So who wants to start? Grace?
So this is my first time ever being in a conference with my mom and everything. and helping her out in backstage, I would say she's very aggressive and she really wants to get it done, but I know it's only because she loves us. And I would say she kind of got mad at me when I was trying to have fun in the backstage. I was like dancing and trying to be like, oh yeah, and she was just like, shh, shh, shh. So yeah.
I think it was more of a.
I couldn't snap this time because I was in front of the camera.
No,
Yeah,
you did. You would put your hand like right here.
Right in front of the table.
Yeah, you would just be like,
I to this day I have PTSD because like I'll hear people snapping in class and I'll just be like, oh man, that means get the belt. But I'm in the middle of school. So
I love it. I love it. So, okay, what's your feedback on helping out with the conference and now that the conference is over?
Okay, so so for me, I'd say it was very stressful because it's really hard to do your job that they won't let you do.
What job is that?
You had me get all the people into the room, right? Accepting the people into the conference and stuff. And so I was like, I bet it's a slight job. I got this. You spent 20 minutes. You were accepting people. And then every time you give me the phone, I'd get it. I accept like 1-2 people. And then you take it back and be like, come on, Evan. And then do it again.
and then you start watching TV.
Exactly.
And you never get to press the thing when she stops. So
exactly. Exactly. I know what you were doing, and you were getting distracted.
But lessons
I
of
needed you
Cora
to
is
stay.
good. I mean, I just gotta say.
I needed you to stay focused. All right, Brianna.
Child labor laws do not exist. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Right, that is a joke.
For legal reasons. Other than that. But outside of all the negative that your 2 other least favorite children are I'd like to say it was an honor to work with you because you have a vision and we were able to be a part of it and pursue it. Now, my grandma, on the other hand, she was kind of extra, but I love her.
You leave my mama alone.
I love her so much, and so we're just really happy to be a part of this. And in the end, we know your stress level during a conference, but as long as we do our part, even if at the time it seems like we're frustrating the crap out of you, if we know that we do our part to the best of our ability, even if you're yelling at us, we know that at the end of it, you're going to be like, I'm sorry. You did good.
That sounds toxic.
I don't think I knew that.
Toxic tea.
Was I yelling at you this time?
You couldn't yell.
Exactly. So the answer is no.
No
For reasons.
Grace was singing no charge. Do y'all want to no? Do we want to share about that?
No.
Just an overview.
We don't have time.
It was an inside joke. Let's just say that because
Okay, now we have to explain it. All right, so basically our grandmother, so the hotel that we went to, they were gracious enough to supply what we needed for little to no charge. And that's what the lady at the desk had said. She had said no charge. And my grandmother, being very close to Christ, was just like, that reminds me of a song I once heard. No charge. And she just started singing it. And we just like, okay. So after an entire
for the 9 months I held you.
Right. No charge. Like for hours. For hours.
Heard the song, and it didn't even have the part that she was singing the entire time. And so now, whenever something goes our way, I guess it's no charge.
No, but the thing is, my mom couldn't yell because then we would have charge.
What?
I love you, Grace. Okay. So, I mean, y'all make me sound to be a villain. That's okay. I'll be that.
You're a super villain.
I'm a super villain.
That means you're a superhero and a villain.
No, that's not what
That
that
means
means.
I'm a really, really bad
Oh,
person.
well then a hero villain.
Okay.
A villain hero?
So, did y'all have any positive takeaways from the She Empowerment Conference? And guys, as you're joining us online, we're just having conversations with kids. If you have conversations for us or questions for us, please go ahead and put them inside the chat. Miss Lulu is laughing at us. Hey, Lulu.
So, yeah, I have one positive thing. One thing that your speaker said that really stuck with me was,
okay.
When life gives you limits, use them.
Use the lemons. Don't try to
manipulate
them.
Right? Don't try to sugar it up or water it down. Just use the lemons.
Ooh, that was
Yeah, that was good. And that's exactly what she said. That was Judith Hawkins who did a presentation, and it was a spin on When Life Gives You Lemons. So yeah, that was a really good one. Grace?
Oh, I remember.
So mine. Shut.
That.
No problem.
Grace, go ahead.
Okay, so mine would be when I was on the skincare thing, I was asking about is it bad to put lotion on my face? And she told me a lot about how to keep my skin beautiful and nice. And she said to wash it every day and night and just to.
But did she tell you it feels okay to put lotion on your face?
She was really nice. She was really nice. Talk to the hand, Evan. Talk to the camera.
I'm giving you all the mama face to get your life together.
She was really nice to about like helping your skin and everything, and I just thought that was really nice because I like to keep my skin good and smooth and silky. I don't want it rusty and dusty and cracky.
Good. So that was Desmira, who was our skin and beauty specialist, and a lot of people were interested in her and all that she had to offer. So that's cool that she was even able to give you tips at 10 years old and answer your questions. That's awesome. Brianna, what were you going to say?
Yeah, I think my favorite part would have to be, or not my favorite part, but I really did enjoy the talks and tea. A lot of people kept referring to it as the Red Table Talk, and that was like positive because I really liked the Red Table Talk. Also, I liked your message that was mentioned in Talks and Tea about Aunt Joy's presentation of if you if you focus so much on the language of how things are presented, then you're going to miss the message, which is true for a lot of things. And can I call you out?
Yes.
So
we're live and we're real, so call me out.
We got home from that. Those of you who were at the conference, you heard her say that what I was just talking about. We got home and I was showing her a song that I had really liked. It was called 10 Songs to Write About You or something, and she used the F word in the song. And then my mom was like, I was trying to show her the song to show her how it was really cool how the person wrote a song using 10, 9, 8, 7 and all the way down. And she was like, first verse, she used the F word. She's like, I don't like it. She used the F word. And I'm like, didn't you just,
So are you saying?
No, I said
I'm allowed to cuss you out.
No, and I wish you would. Go ahead and try it and see how that works out for you. But, right. I think that what I said was, I don't like that she cussed in the beginning and the rest of it was okay, but it didn't apply to everybody. And then I said it would apply to some specific situations. But I didn't discount the entire thing because she cussed. But I don't like a lot of like harsh curse words.
It wasn't harsh. She just said it once in the beginning.
I know. All I said was I didn't like that.
I didn't even realize that word.
If you're asking me to critically analyze something,
I wasn't. I was just saying, hey, listen to this song.
And then you said, "What is your opinion? What do you think? Do you like it?"
More and more like your mother every day.
Thank you. That's a compliment.
You're welcome.
I'll take it. And guess what? Your sisters are going to get more and more like us too.
That's a compliment. I like Nana. She's very powerful. And she's famous.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. Okay. So here's the story.
There is no story. There's no.
My Nana used to go and.
There's no story.
Okay.
You're
Right.
so mean. You're shutting down children.
Come on, Mom. You have to listen to the message. And
Y'all are not. Okay, so about the conference, about working the conference. We talked about what our favorite parts of it were. We kind of talked about what we didn't like about it.
we did.
I'm beginning.
In the beginning.
God created light.
No, but he did create the heavens and the earth. I need you to know it.
Whoa. Well, I thought you said let there be light. And there was light.
Danielle said, I definitely responded like Miss Deborah on Sunday. Yeah, I don't disagree. So one of the things that I was saying with a lot of the stuff was some things I don't necessarily agree with, but knowing my role and my position, what I decide to do. So for this event was called Unfiltered and Uncensored. So my personal beliefs on something, I was not going to use to censor someone. But my personal beliefs, I could do without all the cursing. And not that there was like not that it was like full of cursing or anything like that, but just as we're talking about using candid language and, you know, the conversations and stuff, I think I try to listen to a little more and listen outside of the box. But there are some things that I don't care for. I'm okay with not caring for certain things. And I'm not really a fan of music with a lot of cursing, or really any cursing for that matter, depending on what it is. Now, y'all know if y'all play some music from in the late 90s, early 2000s, your mama
the song.
And I'm like, hey, oh, wait a second. Y'all turn that off.
Or if we watch a movie with what's that guy's name?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. What's his name?
Samuel L. Jackson.
If we watch a movie with Samuel L. Jackson, my mom's like, it's Samuel L. Jackson. But let me put on a TikTok that's 15 seconds long.
Or if we put on a movie with
and should be saying,
what's his name?
That music off.
Who?
Smokey.
Who?
Smokey
Chris
from
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, with Chris Tucker. Or play a movie with Chris Tucker. So that's Chris Tucker. He does it.
It's fine. That's just him.
But I don't play it's fine, do I?
10-9-8-7.
Yeah. Oh. 22 second song. I just don't prefer cuss words, you know, it's just not me.
Chris Tucker!
Samuel Jackson! He's in a new movie. We need to go see it.
Oh, look, Samuel Jackson is in the movies. I thought he died.
Oh my gosh. Mute her.
Okay. So, wow. So I see how that can kind of sound like I'm hypocritical.
You're not hypocritical.
It's just you accept some things and don't accept. I guess that is the definition of hypocritical, but it's
that's what I was thinking.
It's not. It's
not like a bad hypocritical.
It's not like that intense. Like hypocritical has a strong connotation. It's not hypocritical. It's just you appreciate Samuel Jackson because you know him. You put on
Mr.
Chris
Samuel
Brown.
Jackson.
But look, I don't want y'all justifying it. Like I feel like at the end of the day, I should be consistent with the message. But I just
doesn't mean we need to stop.
I just don't like music with a lot of cursing. Even some of the music from my day, I'm like, oh wait, I'm used to the radio editing. Y'all heard me say that.
Wait, Mom.
Hold on, Grace want to say something.
I think I can explain how you're not hypocritical. So pretty much you like things, but you don't like things. Like Samuel M, whatever his name is. You
disrespect the man.
You have heard, listened, you have done everything with him. 2020, just popped out of you, and you can't see it. I mean, you're just like, whoa, air's coming over here and air's coming over there. We're watching it. We're watching the air, and you can't see it. So you're just like, turn that air off.
Wait, I'm zoned out for a second.
Wait, hold up.
And then she
Wait,
came
hold up.
back.
No,
I
do
Turn that
not,
air off.
I heard
do not ask questions.
So
And you was
what I
like-
said was,
I heard Samuel M, whatever his name is, turn that air off.
We're not asking questions.
All right, but mom, on a serious note, don't
Wait. Miss Valerie is like, yes, Grace. Valerie,
Don't encourage
don't
that.
worry her.
I'm glad someone
Miss
understood. I'm
We
really
don't-
glad someone could interpret.
Yeah, now
We
please
don't know.
explain it in the comments.
they know what I mean, that's why they're
But mom, on a serious note though, don't
Yeah.
take what we said, what we're saying right now,
Mhm.
and make us stop watching Rush Hour
And Samuel Jackson.
and any Avenger movie.
wretched out.
But see, I will also say there are certain levels to certain things too. So you heard Grace just say she's never seen it. So at your age, I do allow, at your ages, I allow certain things versus at a younger age, I don't allow certain things.
I'm pretty
Just-
sure I had seen Rush Hour by 10.
Mm-hmm. Came out the womb. Press the button.
Who?
When
What?
I came out the womb, press the button. That was a quote from Rush Hour.
Oh. But I think
I
with
wouldn't
I think with
No,
that,
I am me. Me is you.
You
No,
or you?
no,
You or you.
I am you.
Me is me.
Oh,
No, me, you. All right, then who is he? No,
He
he is
is
you. No.
you know what? Y'all just reminded me of why I stopped doing conversations with kids.
I'm glad we could remind you. Now we can be productive in the next Talks and Teas.
I think we were better this time.
I think I like just going live with y'all. I don't think I like doing talks and tea with you all because y'all drive me insane. Miss Valerie said, "This is awesome. How the communication with mom and young people." Thank
Which
you,
is not-
Valerie.
You are a nice person, Miss Valerie Jenkins.
She said, "This is how it should be." Valerie, and honestly, that was the purpose of conversations with kids. It was supposed to just show how we as parents sometimes overthink a lot of things that we do. And sometimes it's just a matter of having a conversation with our babies.
What if
Our
they don't
children-
have babies?
Then it doesn't apply to them. What are you?
What?
Stop drinking that tea. Stop it right now. Put it down.
Like, where is it at? Okay, I do want to say something. Can I be cheesy? But I do want to say something.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so for me, it was very important that in everything I do, so for anybody that knows me, they know that everything I do, I find a way to either incorporate my kids or have some sort of something that reminds me of my kids in some way. And so I was talking to Brianna the other day about little subtle ways that I have done that. And I thought I'd share today. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Or do you think it's too soon?
Do you think it's too soon?
I think
It's
slightly
too soon. You need a finale, and you need to tell everybody what happened.
Yeah, wait till you're on stage.
Yeah, because you'll have a finale, and there'll be a video with all the activities you've ever done, and then you'll have. Now, I was gonna tell y'all, but
So Grace is claiming on my life a big stage, and Talks and Tea is going to make it into being something amazing. Thank you, Grace.
speaking of claiming on our lives, my mom, when I was like very, very young, claimed on my life that when I was 10,
Whoa.
I would.
Now there are some things we don't do in this household, and one of the things is the disrespect of things that are important to your
But
mother.
abuse is totally fine. Abuse is
Abuse
fine.
is fine. No.
Can I
For
please?
legal reasons.
Hey, look.
That's a joke.
Hey, look. Freedom of speech. What?
Not in my house.
Oh, they have gold space.
Right. I know, right, Lulu? They do have goals for me. And I tell you, they are my motivation for everything. So they have the goals. I have incorporated them in everything, but apparently I can't tell the different ways until I'm on this big stage that Grace has claimed on my life.
Oh, I see Miss Lulu said big goals.
Yes, big goals.
Did she
All
say
right.
bagels?
Yeah, I thought she said bagels.
Big goals.
You said, ooh, it's Lulu's and bagels.
You all are cheesy. And Grace is over here trying to work the text.
Can I have that? No.
Y'all drive me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And
Oh, we got Cocoa Puffs?
she's my, ooh, do we have Cocoa Puffs? And I love y'all. Brianna, oh my goodness. Wow. What does your sweatshirt say?
Oh,
my hat.
I'm currently
The
representing
favorite
the
college.
illustrious Spelman College.
The best
I love
college
Say
in
what?
the world.
I'm representing the illustrious Spelman College.
Oh, very cool.
You went to the best college in the world?
No, her mother went there, and
Oh,
I am
No,
hoping
no.
to leave a legacy for each of you to follow in my
best
footsteps.
college in the world. You went
Don't worry,
there?
Mom.
You
I
can
got you.
find your wife there. You can find your wife there.
Grace sounds
I
so
doubt
doubtful.
I doubt he's going to Tuskegee to Spelman.
Okay.
What?
And then you turn the air down.
Bagels?
Evan, go ahead and share. Evan, go ahead and
Send it up.
What'd you say, Mom?
Like an airbender when they're taking the air out of you.
I'm sorry, Mom. What were you saying,
I look like my Helen right now. Evan,
Yes.
go ahead and share what your hat says.
Okay. Can I share my shirt too, as well?
Sure, Evan, share your whole wardrobe.
No.
Okay. Well, my hat, it looks like a "Make America Great Again" hat, but actually it says "Major Look, Black Lives Matter."
Ha ha ha.
I love that.
I don't get it.
And we got that from Afrique Embroidery.
Woo, woo. Go check them out.
Go Africa.
My shirt. How do I get in the camera? Oh, it's a fist. Black Power to the People movement.
Black Lives Matter.
And it's just names of people who were victim of police brutality. And yeah.
That was perfect.
Why do you feel that it's important for you to wear those?
Well, because as a young Black male, I need to know, I need to be aware of what's happening, so I don't become a person on this shirt, and so I can find yeah.
All right, so we got another comment from Miss Valerie Jenkins. It says, guys, do you know how many young people can't talk to their parents? You guys have something special, ... To go on live with your mom is so cool.
Hey, Grace, what is ... What word is that?
It means...
Thank you very much, Valerie. They're driving me crazy right now, but I love them. And yes, it is very special. And I will say, so for all you parents out there that are like, me and my kid aren't like that, or maybe you don't want you and your kid to be like this, it's fine. But one of the things is very important is to always let your children know that they can talk to you. And one of the, I guess, the additional things I add to my children, I tell them all the time, if you can't talk to me, here are some trusted adults that if you can't talk to me, go talk to them. Because there may be times that your children find that they can talk to you. No matter how open you think you are. I mean, in some ways, I think I'm open, and in some ways I know I'm absolutely not open, and so I don't want them to miss out talking to their friends that are not smart because they're the same age and haven't gone through anything. And so I leave it open to them choosing other adults, responsible adults to talk to.
And some things you do, like you were talking to Brianna about, like if I'm too frustrated, just give me like some minutes or something to like let me cool down so I can actually talk to you.
Oh, yes. So, one of our secret things, that's good, Grace. One of our secret things that, especially Brianna and I, as the oldest, that we had to come to agreement on, because there are some things that I am able to be reasonable about, but I need a moment to process it before. And so, a few years ago, it's actually been a while because we were still living in North Carolina. So, a little over 3-4 years ago, I said, just give me 60 seconds, 60 seconds to have my very first reaction. Let me get it all out. You cannot hold it against me for my 60 seconds of reaction. And then I can come and we can talk about it. How has that been, Brianna?
Oh, that's amazing, because, well, sometimes I forget about it. And so I'll tell you something, and then you'll have your 60 seconds, and I'll be like, well, she hates me. And then you'll come back and be like, hey, by the way, blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, okay, she's Gemini, switching up on me there. And then I'll remember that we started our 60-second thing. So when I remember, it's good. Like when I tell you something, and then you're just like, give me 60 seconds. And I'll be like, all right, step away. Then we talk about it the next day. Yeah, 60 seconds isn't necessarily 60 seconds. It's just, it means initial reaction. Minimum 60 seconds.
Hold on, because as parents, a lot of times we combine all of the things that we have, what we were taught, what we project of what we want for them, the good, the bad, the ugly, and then that becomes our only reaction. And we don't want to put it where our kids can't come to us. We don't want to put it where they're offended or where they just feel completely divided from us. And so us having this understanding of just give me 60 seconds, just give me this small little time to process it. It has done wonders for us, because a while ago, there were some things she wouldn't share with me because she thought she would get in trouble, or she thought I would get mad. And not saying that if she makes a decision that warrants discipline that I won't, that I will, but it allows us to have an opportunity where she can still talk to me. I would much rather her talk to me than have the fear of something that she can't talk to me and can't come to me over things that are important.
Hey, Mom. So, just a quick little thing. My phone's at 10%, and it was just at 20% 2 minutes ago. So I will say it's going down pretty fast.
It's okay. We're about to end. Let's let Evan say his thing, and then we can close on out. Go ahead, Evan.
Two things. First thing, are we gonna be able to sing?
We didn't practice singing today, so no, we're not gonna. We didn't
Christmas
practice.
song.
I don't want a whole lot for Christmas.
Do you see the comment? Do you see the comment?
Who is Uncle Eddie? You mean
Stop
Papa
it.
Eddie?
Hey,
Hey,
Pops!
Pops! Hey, Pops! Hey!
Hi,
But,
Mr. Eddie.
But why did I not know that was a thing? I didn't know it did 60 seconds. I would tell you something, you'd be like,
Fumes.
Evan, you
and
don't
I
tell
just
me.
leave. I'd leave. You just sit
Taking
there,
out air.
stare at your screen, and I know I'm dead.
Evan, wait a
I didn't
second.
know there was 60
What?
seconds.
What exactly would you tell me, Mom? I busted a hole in the wall. Okay, Evan. Mom, I'm not the toilet seat off. Okay, Evan.
Mom, I was holding the key and the whole thing just shattered. Mom, I sat on the toilet
and the whole toilet seat came off. So what?
There's a hole in the girl's wall. I swear I didn't mean to.
Mom,
Right.
I was holding my uncle's cutting board and it busted.
Right. So Evan, I didn't need 60 seconds. I was just like, okay, now you using you going, leaving your stuff out of place. That's different.
Here's the story of her priorities before we close. Evan gets a hole in our wall and he's freaking out. He's like, I don't know what to say to her. I am dead. So I have a couple of videos of me just recording him over in the corner like, Brianna, I will bribe you if you tell her because I know she likes you more and you can just like say it a little nicer than I can. And he's almost crying. And so he finally, you were so close to cry. I have videos.
Evan, you're my favorite son.
I'm the middle child. I can't be.
But he walks out to tell her and he's like, hey, Mom, so blah, 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 broke the wall. So she comes in, dies laughing. And we're like, oh. So then she walks out.
I was not like, whoa. I was like, is she okay? Like, why is she laughing?
She crazy? And then she walks out and she sees a rag that's been misplaced in the wrong room. And she goes off. She's like, who put this rag in the bathroom? You know, good and well it goes in the kitchen. And I'm Evan and Grace over here like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Go and get it. I'm like, Mom, priorities. There's a hole in the wall. Dear Liza, like, come on now.
And then the seat pops off of Evan's toilet and she'll be like, I'll get a repair. And then she turns over and there's like something like there's a sock in our book bags and she's like, who put that there? You better go up and pick that up before I beat your butt.
I didn't even say that. However, that is not that I wouldn't say it, but I didn't say it. And here is the thing. Things happen and I understand that. But some things don't have to happen. Evan has the same superpower of my brother, and that is he just walks somewhere and things break. So if you know that is the case, don't leave your socks on the floor. Duh.
Or else they'll rip.
Look, Eddie, you know what? Stop commenting, Eddie.
Thanks, Pops.
Come on. That's my dad right there.
Hi,
Whoa. I mean, you gonna feed me. Take the show on the road.
I was going to take the show on the road. No, Valerie, they drive me crazy. I do feel like my mom sometimes because I'll be tapping Grace like, stop, don't say that. Look, that's why I put my arm around her so I can tap her.
We might get an RV. Da 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 da.
See, now I gotta tap her again.
And
Y'all,
on that note,
but you saw her jump. All right. So one of the things that we are going to do, we're going camping, not this weekend, but next weekend. So we will be sure to do a really fun live with us on our camping trip because once a year we go camping. We started about 3 years ago. And what we did was every Easter weekend, instead of going and buying all these commercialized stuff and getting dressed, we decided that we would go camping every year during the Easter weekend so that we could celebrate more purely how we want it to, exactly, with family.
And so, Corona isn't in the woods. Just
right. And so we missed our trip this year, but we are going in a couple of weeks. Not this week, but next weekend. And so we're really excited. Yes, Valerie, we will go live so you all can enjoy that. And it's funny to see all of our different roles. And maybe we can sneak and get Chris on the lives because he doesn't like joining them with us. And he's a horrible cameraman. So
he sucks as a cameraman. He needs to be on the camera.
He's like
so funny.
Goes, oh.
And he talks in the background as he's taping and shaking.
He pours water in his cup. I hear
It made me so mad. Okay. So this has been Toxin Tea
And then he
and a
ate
special
another.
edition of Conversations with Kids, but Toxin Tea with me, Tonya Nicole, and my three lovely.
I am the Corona monster. I am coming for you. Ah.
Great. Where did you go?
Help me! You already have.
All right, guys. Without further ado, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hey, nephew Cameron, great to see you. Thanks for joining us with Toxin Tea tonight. If you didn't catch us on the replay. Leave us a message. Thank you so much. You will be able to see all of us once again. We're going to go camping in a couple of weeks, so join us for camping live. But in the meantime, join me on Thursday for Toxin Tea with me, Tonya Nicole. Peace. Peace.